WDF, PPK, SGE, and USA. And today we will be having fun conversation with them. Okay, let's start with this question because I want it to be a little wholesome. So, like we all know the alliances very well. I mean, the champions and all. So, your alliances have inspired many players. What does it actually mean to be a role model in the community for yourself and the team? Let's start from C1 to when let's go forward. Jake.
There, I'll take that up. I like teaching. I like passing along stuff, showing off gameplay, trying to help people out. It's really nice that some people are learning from some of our videos that we put out. We've definitely seen C1 become more competitive over the last year. Especially in All Stars, you'll see that because you get to see everyone's keeps. Chalons is
Mhm.
pretty cool. There's a couple new names. I was also happy to see GOT. Everyone knows them. They had a slip up maybe one or two challenges ago, but they're right back in it now. So I think we have a
Mhm.
healthy continent.
Right, right. C2 viewers. Okay, Zero, you will speak for Vic currently because Rob is not here. So the floor is yours. Go on.
Yeah, so I primarily played C6, so I played zero, C2 matches, but I know that those guys just absolutely, killed it as normal. I I really don't want to speak too much more. I'd rather Rom take over on that, and I'll just kind of speak, to C6 alongside Nay and Rez. But yeah.
Okay, fair. Uh, Osman, will you like to take the question? And my friend, will you like to answer this?
Yeah, John, do you
So
wanna?
you guys reigned WDF. How many times is it now?
9? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for in terms of us, C3 as a continent, right? It's a pretty chill continent. Everyone gets along with each other really well. Now it is becoming the thing with C3, and a lot of people might miss because how dominant WDF has been is it's got quite a lot of depth. So there is some good competition among other alliances outside of
Mm-hmm.
WDF, which often doesn't get highlighted or it gets overlooked. But overall, yeah, I think the continent as a whole is really fun, and we get along with each other well. And there's some really really good teams here. And the good thing is, like likes of Emo, they are doing amazing. And
Mm-hmm.
you've even got Raw, and there's a lot of really good quality teams that make the battle fun.
Mm-hmm.
John, do you want to
Right.
add anything?
Not much actually. I was only there for the final round there with WDF on that final round, but I do have to compliment Raw for their coming fourth at the end and playing the full game right to the end. Kudos on that. I was not expecting them to pull a second place on that, so compliments. But Emo's also compliments to them too for pulling it as much as they did. It was a great game. But
Yeah,
I can't say much for the rest before that. Hibbs really should be here for that because he was doing most of the rallies in Chalons.
yeah. Even one thing I will add for Raw is even right to the end, they were rallying even with 30 million rallies. They did not stop,
Mm-hmm.
which was really nice to
Right.
see.
It's fun when you have good competition, right? At least you have time to spend. That's fun. Okay. Moving to C4, Voop. How was it? And how do you feel as the champions? And what does it mean to be a role model in the community?
I will let the Reverend talk about being a role model. I would not recommend anyone listen to me.
I don't think
Okay.
we're role models. We just have fun. I think people just want to beat us. Want to be like us.
I mean, that's a motivation in it too, right? I mean, people look up to you.
I suppose. I don't know. I'm not on many of the Discords anymore, so I don't know what people look up to or not.
People are constantly posting peacock emojis in all the Discords all the time. It's crazy.
I think that's Whoop.
Oh, it might be.
Oh my god, I have missed the AI peacocks. Honestly, it was so much fun.
Yeah, Whoop's Peacock game was not very strong this time.
Agreed with that.
We didn't have a story like last time.
Oh.
I'll do better next time.
Yeah, do better.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nay, what does it mean to be a role model in your community?
Well, I think C6 is in a rare position where a lot of the players are new. So, a lot of it is just making sure when you see bad advice, you say something because there's a lot of that. Trying to establish relationships and encourage the other teams because everyone wants good competition on the continent.
Hmm. And like, not a lot of people know, C6 was just recently, how do you say, redecorated. So, how did you guys, manage in that?
I think we aligned perfectly for our goals and to excel as a team. Being at the top of the continent now obviously has its advantages. And, we're just building hard and trying to stay out in front.
Rez, you'd like to add something to this?
Nah, they covered pretty much everything.
Come on,
Okay.
add one thing.
I
Rez
got
always
nothing. I
has
wasn't
to
paying
add.
attention. I was doing construction.
Rez always has something to add. I don't believe this that you don't have anything to add.
The grind doesn't stop past the K45.
Really, I'll add one thing. The team is extremely motivated, has been extremely motivated in C6, which is great to see. Lots of growth, and I think we can contribute a large quantity of that to Nay and her constant bullying to the team. For coining and just overall growth. So, yeah, Rez, what are your thoughts on that?
Did Nate coin today? I missed
I
that.
did.
Okay, good. I did too, so I'm off the hook. No more bullying, please.
Gaia needs to be a speaker. She's on the call here. It's Trish from
Oh
WDF.
yeah, definitely.
She's our R5, so she has to speak. So
Of course, of
Reza,
course.
Yeah, don't be shy, Trish.
Reza, are you
Yeah.
undefeated in finals?
No, we lost the first time to.
No, I mean like your career. Are you whenever you play finals? Are you like 101 or something like that?
One loss the first season with you guys when what's his name won? Dab, yeah, Dab beat us. So was it 6-1? It's pretty good.
That's the real secret to our success. We nabbed Rez.
Right. Okay. Moving on to the next question. What was the most important aspect that led your team to success? We start with C1. Jake.
So we'll just talk about finals because that That's the only thing that matters for our continent. The most important thing that led to our success was not losing focus and staying as a team. I'm sure everyone who's here has seen the announcements page where like Oz had an issue with his account. We were down 130 bill K45 walking in against two very competitive teams in Chalons. Um, and that was with like 12 hours to go, right? Any other team pretty much would have they would have just crippled themselves off that. They would have started feeling sorry for themselves, they would have started crying, wanting to quit, all that shit. But we kept our head down, focused, played pretty much the whole match without it, still had a huge lead, and yeah, just staying focused and determined. That's what led us to success.
Mhm. Yeah, that was completely out of the blue. We just woke up and saw messages from Oz. I am so glad, the whole community pitched in tickets, and we were like, the whole alliances, we were like tagging everybody randomly, send mails to the CS. And I cannot imagine how it would have been for you guys.
Yeah, just before you move on to C2, I'd just like to thank everyone for helping out with that. Every little ticket helped. It worked out in the end. So thank you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love the community for that. Okay, C2. Uh, okay, Zero doesn't want to talk about VIG, so we will move to C3. Usmania?
AQ's on if you want to bring him in. Maybe you can give some insight.
Yeah, I did send him the speaker request. I'll send it again, I guess.
Your AQ, accept it. He's disappeared.
I think
Never
he's
mind.
having internet issues. Yeah,
Yeah.
you go on.
No. Yeah. I'll go for, in terms of finals, the most important thing for us has been the tempo. So we are very intense from the very beginning, right? All those, like say for example, we've got 9 championships. It's a case of when we go in, we don't leave anything to chance, and we will be, we'll be really aggressive from the very first go. And often when you look at a lot of WDF wins, we'll get some really good lead because we are super fast starting off. And then once you've got that lead, it's just a matter of maintaining it. So for us, it's picking our targets and then being really aggressive from the get-go, and then not losing track.
Mhm. John, you gotta add something?
Not really. I think he actually hit the nail on the head. Just coming out at the start immediately uh, with fast rallies and pulling the lead, and then just keeping it continually through the game. That's pretty much what you see with most any successful team. I think every team has dealt with uh, their bad battlefields, so called, when the teams over talking one another, they aren't communicating, and so it comes to it's a matter of becoming comfortable with the team that you're a part of, where they know they have confidence in whoever's leading the rallies, they have confidence in whoever's calling out, whoever's being rallied, and not everybody vocalizing at the same time in order to keep the the line clear and to keep the forward momentum.
Right, right. That's a great advice. Whoop.
Yeah, I would say it's like every year, just the team being focused and executing very well and just playing technically very well, and making sure they have enough speeds to heal themselves, at least bullets, to continually keep attacking and scoring.
20 million extra rally cap helps too over everyone else. No,
Obviously,
honestly,
it
no.
does.
138 to 118 is a huge difference. So, also Mal kept the rally halls the whole game, so we could have 138. So yeah, so just a combination.
Yeah, having mail helps too, for
And
sure.
having Whoop, you know.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Moving on to Nay. Uh, what was the most important aspect that led your team to success?
I guess again with C6 being so new, I'd say our focus on lateral growth has, really exploded our team. We, push very hard for the lower keeps to expand laterally, and it seems to be working.
Right. And Riz, you gotta add something to this?
Yeah, just bullying Nay to be better. That helped a lot too.
I mean, you should do better too. Stop bullying only her, okay? Not
Also,
only her.
having the only guy here who can win on two continents at the same time, setting your rallies, doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, that helps. Having zero as a setter makes it a little bit easier.
Zero, you gotta add to it.
Yeah, I mean, regarding the Chalons finals, to echo what Jake was talking about and everybody on the panel, I mean, our team went in extremely excited but very focused, and I think the comms were very clean, like the cleanest we've seen to date. Um, I mean, we ultimately just came out the gate at a very good pace and kept that flow throughout the entire matchup and just kept the lead. So it was a very fun match. C6 is a fun continent. Yeah, and I'm excited to see what it brings.
Mhm. Oh, that sounds so nice. Okay, this is a little wholesome. What's the kindest and most supportive message you have received from fellow players or the game community? Because, being the champions, you guys, I think, get a lot of messages from, other players. I mean, what is something that was so wholesome that you guys would like to share with us? Jake?
Okay. My biggest one is gonna be coming from Viper of all people. So there's this major teams chat. It's kind of private. A few months ago, he was saying how me and Rom are like really good with building our keeps with such a low budget. So to me,
Mhm.
coming from someone so well known like him, that meant a lot to me. And then of course, I can't really say one other message is above the others. Just all the support that we get from like YouTube comments, that means a lot to me as well.
Mhm. Not so wholesome. Never knew Viper could be so wholesome. I mean, like it's difficult, but okay, that is very sweet. Okay, that is. Uh, okay, we don't have Rom here, so let's ask Usmania.
Right. So I'm gonna quickly ask Gaia about this, right? Because with those, it's kind of one of those where people expect us to win.
Mhm.
And I'm not the setter, so a lot of the messages maybe go to the setter or likes of Gaia. I'm just gonna ask her, Gaia, can you post something in the chat?
I
The
did
message
ask
is
her
out.
to, yeah, I did ask her to speak. I did send her a request,
Yeah,
but I think she has stage fright, so it's okay, Gaia. We can read your messages out
yeah,
loud.
the ones I get are standard. Okay, she's speaking now. Here we go.
Yay! Okay.
Hi,
Uh,
hi, I'm here. I won't be
hello.
saying much. Hey, um, I really just the regular congratulations from everybody. It's wonderful to see the Evony community afterwards just come together and be like, it's sorry, I get stage fright, so I don't speak very well like that. But I don't know, it's just the whole
It's okay.
community. Nothing in
We got
particular.
you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a high that we're on, and but I appreciate everyone in the game.
Hmm. That is sweet because I think we have one of the most closely knit and very wholesome sort of community.
Yes.
Moving on to Voop.
I mean, I was in this talk about Chalons' victory, and this guy named Jake just like posted a peacock emoji, and that was maybe one of the more touching things I've ever seen.
You're welcome, Pookie.
Yeah, whatever,
No, I mean,
buddy.
so usually, yeah, it's just nice to have a little bit of recognition of the team's hard work, and usually for us, it's coming from other teams and other continents that even like notice what we're doing. Is I think that really boosts morale and makes us all feel really good that the work is recognized.
Of course, it's very wholesome. Ref.
Yeah, what Whoop said. Honestly, there's not. I mean, we just have fun together. I don't know. It's it's nice to see people, other teams, recognize us. I got some mails from other teams on C4 that congratulations, which is nice. People I've never talked to, but it's we do this to have fun together. I don't know. I mean, this isn't. Our team likes each other. We like playing Battlefield together. That's why we do it. So, yeah.
Right. That is cute. Nay, it's your first. What were the wholesome messages? And I mean, you yourself are such a wholesome personality. What were the words that he got and, inspired you?
I guess I think the response has just been overwhelming with positivity. Gotten tons of messages from everybody. And it's all really cool. One of the cooler things for me, I left a different team to come play with USA, and they were really cheering us on and really excited about our win. So that meant a lot.
That is beautiful. Riz.
Nobody said anything nice to me. It would be kind of weird if they did.
Hey, we missed you, Raz. We missed you.
Yeah, we have a special emoji for Riz. That's how we show love to him.
Yeah.
That's how we show love to Riz. Okay, Zero.
Yeah. Again, just to echo what Nay said, I mean, I had a lot of people reach out across, different continents and such, offering their congratulations, which, how can you not love that? And I would say the most personal though would probably be my brother Geek. He was alongside Viper and the rest of VIG, was very supportive and wanting to see USA succeed and bring home a title. So with him kind of just being so a part of the process from afar was really cool to see. And he dropped everybody, hey, I love you guys, congrats. So I would say that is probably the most special moment for me.
Oh, that is very sweet. Very sweet. Oh, that is a lot of sweetness. I mean, these messages have been so wholesome. Okay, moving on to the next question. What strategies did you expect and didn't, and how did you adapt to it? I mean, Jake, we all know what happened in the final. I mean, this was completely unexpected. Go on, please.
Oh yeah. So being down 130 bill, huge account, you had to adapt like crazy, right? So that
Yeah.
meant everyone in the team had to fill every rally, no matter what, like without question. So that meant if any rallies were coming at us, we're just taking them on the chin, no matter what. So that was probably our biggest the way that we adapted. Um, for what we expected though,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just expected Neff and GOT to just fight each other because why would they come after the number one seed? And that
Mhm.
happened. So, you know, everything went expected regarding them.
Mhm. Right, right. I mean, that is a huge deal in itself. I mean, being down from Oscape, and it's you guys still came on top. I mean, congratulations. That's a huge adaptation. I mean, console. How was Wig? I mean, yeah, yes, we know you guys steamroll everyone. I mean, yes, we know, but go on.
I know, but I think I'm not gonna be able to add anything that others haven't said. So it was amazing for me. At the end of the day, it's the fun while being in the battlefield, and I think we all enjoyed it to the max. Um, in some of the matchups, I think for most of the teams complained the matchups were really bad the initial few rounds. That's something if that gets fixed, I think we'll have more fun. But other than that, I- it was amazing.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, of course, that's expected. It's a huge difference from begin, obviously, other lines. So yeah. Okay, moving to C3, Usmania.
To be honest with those, it was pretty much expected from who I could tell. I don't know, John or Gaia. Do you want to add something? No. For those, it was pretty much straightforward, honestly. It was what was expected to happen from the battle point of view.
Okay. Uh, um, John, you have anything to add to this?
Oh, he's away. I think he's dropped.
Okay. Okay. Let's move to C4. Whoop.
I actually thought our finals round had completely unexpected results. I was expecting the match to be a bit closer, and I don't really think that that's putting down the teams that were there. I think that if you're when teams face us in a match like that, they have to decide whether or not to attack us and make us play defense, or leave us alone and try to starve us of defensive points. But it appears all three teams made the decision not to attack us, which meant that I could just rally as fast and as many people as possible without ever having to take a break or stop. And as a result of that, we destroyed the entire map very quickly.
Yeah, I think our first defense was 30 minutes in. So
yeah, that was
Whoop getting 30 minutes of uninterrupted setting is not a good plan.
Yeah, and I don't think any particular team had that in mind. I just think they were banking that somebody would attack us, but they all came in with the exact same game plan, and that I wasn't expecting. I wouldn't recommend that again.
Got it. Got it. Ref, you got more to add to this?
No, I mean, we were up by 40% after 20 minutes. Because again, bigger. Yeah, I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be a closer match because there is a lot of good teams in C4. But yeah, just the strategies didn't work out for them. So next time.
Okay. And guys, I mean, you guys have made Peacock the whole why? Because all the chat that I'm seeing is just Peacock doing stuff. So yeah, that's like very sweet. Okay, moving on to Nay.
Yes. What's the question right now? What did I expect, not expect in the
Yeah.
battlefield?
Yeah, so what strategies did you expect and did not? And how did you adapt to those?
I think ours went fairly as expected. I don't recall anything that really was too crazy. We really just had a great time the whole time. Played real loose. but still aggressive, and it just worked out.
Yeah, to add to that, I personally did not know what to expect because I'm so used to C2. So we kind of just went in and started slinging early on and just kept the pace, and it worked out. It worked out for us. Life Stealer has an incredible keep over there, so I knew that he was going to be a tough one and a tough team. But yeah, we played well. Rez.
Yeah, it's one of
Right.
those where the continent's so young, you don't really know what other teams are capable of. So it's a lot of just finding out and exploring what they're capable of. So we just went in, played our game, and our game worked out.
Yeah.
I mean, C6, because obviously a lot of people, I think, still not are on Discord, right? And they're very newish teams. So, I mean, not, you don't know, you haven't fought before, and it's a little different than other continents who know each other for a very long time, right?
Yeah, so like we knew the other three teams. Like I know Lifestealer, I knew Young Dad and Juicy Boobs. So like we know the teams, we just haven't seen them. So it's one of those as we go and we compete a little bit more. I think it'll get a little more interesting too.
Right, right. Okay, so this is another question that is not just Chalons related, but beyond being Chalon champions, what's the most valuable experience you have learned in this journey that is Chalons and the game as well? You can take it into a broader perspective as well. Jake?
That's a good question. So my most valuable experience is just being in a like-minded team, right? So everyone starts out on these random teams, random servers, but eventually if you're really into the game, you'll start team shopping, you know. So finding that team where everyone has a similar mindset, they all want to be good at the game, they want to get better, they want to maintain their keeps. That just finding that team, I guess, would be my most valuable experience. Hey, Viper, calm down. If I hope
like
that's okay answer.
like belonging, like being the home feeling, right? So
Yeah, right.
the right
But,
team.
so that you're not with strangers, and people that might quit in like a couple months.
Hmm? Absolutely, absolutely. Console.
Oh yeah, okay. So my what I've learned and what's my valuable experience about this journey. Fuck the haters. People will hate you for being the best in the game. Just have fun with your team and burn everyone.
Of course. Viper, why don't you come up instead of typing, huh? Okay, moving to C3, Usmania.
Right, this is an interesting one, right? I've played a lot of team sports, but never gaming. And the biggest thing I think from Evony is quite interesting, like learning off each other and getting to know people from all around the world. So that's a very valuable experience, I feel. And also, it's been one of those where you actually learn a lot just being part of a team and learning off people. I think that's been the biggest one for me, and getting to know them.
Right. Gaia.
Uh, Pretty much what everyone else has already said, but also when you find yourself in a server and you want to be loyal to your team and stuff, but you're unhappy, it's really, really hard. And sometimes you just have to move and find that other family. And that made a huge difference in the game for me, is going and finding that family, even though it was leaving people that I loved, some of them. But and also what Osmania said, just learning about all the people around the world. I've actually met teammates in person. It was awesome. Like they really are family. It's brought a
Oh,
whole different dimension to the game.
that's very sweet. That's very wholesome. I like that answer. Okay, moving to C4. Whoop.
I would say the team building the game, it's really the people that you play with really make all the world of difference. And if you have a good enough core, a large enough core, it has its own gravity in which you can recruit into your team. And that's been the most eye-opening experience. It's just how important the building of the team and recruiting people, and then it's they're taking a risk coming to you, you're taking a risk bringing them in, and when that works out, that's extremely rewarding. And we've been blessed to have some really great new team members join us for this season, and it's really paid off.
But I would say that I think we're fairly unique, except for maybe Saigon. That I think we're still about 90% original 1119 keeps. Like we have like 4 or 5 imports. So this isn't. We got very lucky, or people learned enough in the game to from our own server that it hasn't actually been like all recruitment from other servers. So that I think has been cool to see the growth of some people that maybe weren't super into it or super great Battlefield players or anything like that have come on to become important parts of the team. So.
Right. And, also, I think we have such a wonderful community, and there is no such kind of, back talk, because when, we have a champion on the continent after Chalons, people are like, happy for them. I haven't seen that sort of trash talk that, happens in other games, and this is something that is very wholesome as a community. Nay.
Yeah, so I guess what I've been thinking about a lot in this question is USA's origin and how we got started, because we're so much different than a lot of other servers, being that we, you know, Thor, our leader, kind of envisioned this whole thing, and he, wanted it to be Server 1776, All American Alliance, and really, inspired us all and brought us all together with that. And so it's been, a lot. Everything has been a learning experience with, just having such a core in the beginning. We had the ability to take the new players that we did take on and really, guide them and nurture them. And, we've had the opportunity to, just play with such a solid core. It's been all new and just really cool for me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Riz. Uh, Riz, do we still have you? Okay, I think he went. Zero.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like, what everybody else said. I would say sharing the same competitive mindset with a team that you're simply investing an incredible amount of time into building, growing, nurturing, sharing the same level of competitiveness, and more importantly, I would say the relationships that go along with that is just incredible. So yeah, I think that's what I would say.
Hmm, absolutely. And on this note, I remember the C5 and C6, a lot of alliances at the start of the Chalon could not get into the battlefield. And they had this notification that you need to be in the battlefield to use this function. I mean, I don't understand. We have a game that has these continents scheduled, and then there are still lagging, and they are still, people cannot get in, but still we love to have this kind of relationship with the community, and we still bond like this amazing community that we are, and it's absolutely fantastic. Okay. What was an unexpected or the funniest moment during a battlefields? Jake, let me post it.
So just Chalons or any battlefield?
You can generalize it because Chalons, I think it's not necessary that something happened, but you can generalize it if you want.
Yeah, so our challenge, it wasn't really eventful, so I'll just do it in a regular battlefield setting. So the funniest thing
Sure.
I've seen in Battlefield was All Stars. If you guys know Mr. Mime at all, he's a C1 dude on El
Mhm.
Jefe's team. Very funny guy, He port swapped into a Cav rally at like 25 bill or some shit and just got one tapped, and everyone freaked out on the call laughing.
Oh my god.
And then
Okay.
I guess for one of our own battlefields, it'd have to be either Oz or GEDC telling me a your mom joke, just roasting me.
Mhm.
Those are always fun.
Do you get roasted a lot? I mean,
Yeah,
there
dude,
is
I mean,
also.
someone's got to take the jokes, right? Otherwise people might cry. No, I give them a lot of ammunition to work with, to be fair, so kind of like it.
Tell us something about it, if you're okay with it.
No. We'll keep that private. Maybe tune into our YouTube channel, and then you can see them flame me in real time sometime.
Okay. Okay. I'll let you off the hook with this one because this is being recorded, but I will make sure I get something with you. Okay, console.
Yep, I mean, there were so many very funny moments. One of them Viper already shared. He actually made a video, I mean, made a reel and uploaded on YouTube. So he actually shared the link. But yeah, some of the port swaps were really fun. My most favorite one was Zero port swapping last All Stars in C2 into a ground rally and getting zeroed. I still have a screenshot of that. So
Yeah, we're bullying.
yeah.
Oh God, I also remember there was a video. I think it was from a BOC or a BOG of you guys with Mountain Viper, and I think there was Geek, and you guys were drunk as hell. And it was a, I think, 4 a.m. video of you guys playing BOC. That was so much fun. I remember that.
Strong
Okay,
mountain going up.
yes, exactly. Going up. That was like the highlight of that week. Usmaniye.
I wasn't that hype, boy. It's a WDF story. And this is a funny one. We've got a guy in there. He doesn't play that often. His name's King of Splat. So he's got a
Mhm.
couple of funny ones because before every battlefield, he has Jaeger bomb shots. That is kind of his
Oh.
thing. So half of the time when he's playing, he's really drunk. So there's a lot of funny stuff that goes on with him. But one time it was like he was so drunk, there was a rally on him. Everyone was telling him to pull. He goes, "No, fuck
Mhm.
it. I don't want to move. I'm not gonna run away." And he went and got himself zeroed and lost the battle. Or he's like right at the end, every SVS, everyone was winning, and he went and just started ground soloing people and losing out really badly, and ended up losing the SVS. But yeah, those are some of the funny ones.
Yaya, you have something to add to this?
Anytime Black Sheep gets zeroed is the best.
Oh, good. Please go on. Sorry.
That's it.
Okay. I mean, every time he gets zero, I mean, the amount of shit talk that he does, I think other teams are very happy zeroing him as well, too. Good. Okay, moving along. Boop.
The funniest thing that's ever, well, because I'm a man child, funniest thing that's ever happened in a battlefield for us was kind of like there was this break in the action and kind of the voice goes dead silent and someone just ripped one. And then there was a lot of finger pointing about who just did that. And that was, I mean, it's just, farts are hilarious. I don't know what to tell you.
That
Oh my God.
or that or Whooper Mal not knowing how to put out the fire in their keep.
I remember that was last Chalon. No,
Yeah,
the first
2
Chalons,
Chalons
right?
ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. But it's
I'm
happened a
not
few
laughing
times.
about that. That's not funny.
It is funny. You find it funny. So, Whoop, have you managed to know how to put out the fire from the walls?
No, and I don't care to find out.
Okay. moving on to Nay. Nay has got some juicy stories to tell us.
Well, my favorite one was zero port swapping too, but I accepted a bribe, so I won't be talking about that one.
There's no bribe. No, zero, no bribe.
Go
Nay, go
ahead.
on.
Yeah, no, it was just pretty funny. He was very confident when he poured it into that, and then he was on fire, and we were laughing. I'd say another funny one from this semi was when Rez called for Reigns to my keep when he was getting rallied, but everybody knew the trick and still reigned him.
Assholes.
Oh, good. Uh, Rez, you have something to tell us.
No. Just whenever Nate was burning, that was my favorite part.
Zero.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I have no clue. C2, there's tons of those moments. I mean, we had Halid on our team, you know what I mean? So every time he would join call and sing, it was just a nightmare, but also hilarious. C6, I mean, I would have to say my port swap. Yeah, I port swapped into that pretty confident and was on fire. And, you know, I think I logged off. So that was fun.
Oh my God. Zero, how did you feel? I mean, I really want to know when somebody has such a great keep and when they get zeroed. I mean, how do you feel at that point?
I wanted to hang up the boots, retire. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens to everyone. Okay. Console, if you have a story, please let us know. We have to bully everyone equally. We cannot only bully zero. Go on. You were saying something. Sorry.
No, just enjoying the conversation. So please ask more questions about port swaps, especially to Zero. He loves those.
I did notice that Viper left as soon as we started talking about this. Because as of late, he's had numerous iterations of getting zeroed after
Yeah,
port swaps.
yeah. He basically won the C6 All Stars by port swapping and getting zeroed.
I mean, it takes a lot of confidence. I mean, a lot of coordination to put swap into a really that gets, I mean, okay. Let's, move on. No more fun. Okay. Next question. So, are there any players or teams that really impressed you this season, Jake?
Players that impress me. All right. We'll start with people on our own team. So we have a new
Mhm.
recruit, Zelly, who's built up a trap account into a rally keep. That dude
Mhm.
is very impressive. He's doing wonderful things with that keep. For
Mhm.
other teams though, I'd say I like how emo is coming up in C3, I think it is, or maybe it's C4. Uh, they're not quite
3 years.
there to beat
Yes.
WDF yet, but they're like, you know, they're coming along.
Yeah,
Also
Watson has a great.
GOT.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
No, no, go ahead. I was saying is Watson's team, right?
Yeah, I think so. I only know him from
Yeah.
Fake Death, and his other dude, like Darth, something.
Mhm.
Yeah. But for other teams, like maybe in C1, I like seeing GOT bounce back. They're
Mhm.
doing really well. Maybe one day they'll, be kicking our ass one day. Never know.
Mhm. Well, the more competition, the better you can do, right? I mean, everybody should see competition as their own strength to do better. I mean, it makes you have more fun.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
It'd be annoying if you could just coin and run over everything. We like having people that can challenge us. Keeps you entertained,
mhm.
gets your fundamentals down, makes you skillful, all that stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Console.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's so many players. I think I cannot name enough on the call. They're really impressive. But when it comes to team, I think I've been very vocal about it. I'm a big fan of PPK. There are multiple reasons how they're built up, how they coordinate stuff, and most importantly, when you check the COC finals, they are comparatively the newest team, and they are into a big league. I mean, they're filling 120 million rallies until the last minute. Everybody's committed. Everybody's joining rallies quickly. They're launching in no time. That's one team I really admire a lot. It comes to players. I think when I started with Vig, it used to be Viper who was setting, and then it used to be Geek. Uh, with my experience with Zero as a setter, first time was last All Stars, and he was incredible. And when you talk about great setters, I think uh, well you cannot miss Stamp. So these two people, I think, were super impressive as setters.
Mm. Right, right. And also, Chalons being a team game, you are as strong as the weakest keep as strong as they get. So
Mhm.
it's not about just being strong as a team. It's also about pulling up your weaker players to be into that league. So yeah, it's a lot of
Absolutely.
work.
Mhm.
Okay, moving to C3, Usmanian.
Yeah, C3, there's some good ones like Jake already mentioned Emo. Emo's doing amazing. They're coming up and
Mhm.
they're improving every season. So Emo's a great team. Raw did really well this season. And another
Mhm.
one was let's see if the bitch is online. Drunk Adams Alliance. They did really well. Yeah, they did really well as well. But yeah, Emo's a great team. Uh, Raw did really well, and yeah, as players wise, I played with Tibbs. Now Tibbs, he doesn't play that often now, but he is an amazing setter. Like when you play with him, he is so clinical and sees things, and yeah, Tibbs is amazing as a setter.
Right, right. Gaia.
I concur with Oz. What Osmania just said, absolutely. But I would like to get a crack at PPK. We haven't had the honor of playing them yet, so that would be fun. But yeah, emo's been doing great, and it's exciting in the continent to have more competition like that. So I look forward to playing them more in the future.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's fun. You guys have been what 9 times? I
Yeah.
mean, this is time to shake things up. And
Absolutely.
somebody giving you at least a little bit run. Uh, so yeah, it will be fun to watch.
Yes.
Okay. Moving to C4, Woo.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of teams I admire. Most of them are in this call. I think what USA's doing in C6 is extremely impressive. About basically starting from scratch and putting together a team like that. I think it's great. I think it's great for the game. Yeah, I would also love to play WDF in a challenge style setting. I think that would be a riot. We'd probably lose, but we actually like that. We like punching up. So that'd be a lot of fun. From a player's perspective, we've had two Malachi, which I can't rave about enough. He's amazing. But we have another 45 Ptolemy that he just went berserker and really he's become quite a player. He's a Japanese player, so he doesn't speak English with us, and he's despite not being able to understand me clearly, he is fantastic. So yeah, and I mean, like from a C4 perspective, I'm very thankful for all the competition in C4. Like there is a lot of really great teams, and those teams seem to be continually improving. Like the continent seems to be getting better with time and not kind of like falling apart. And thankful for that too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Rev?
I mean, I've been impressed by Fahad's growth personally. Like, I know he was in C5 last year, but like, he was always just a whale. But his team has actually started, like, WAH has actually started to really come around him. So that's, I think, his busts are like disgusting.
Oh,
So,
yes. Yeah.
but yeah. So I mean, obviously, that's a team. If they continue to fill out, would get. So I'm actually Wales. I think can easily just stay a whale and continue to just dominate. Single competitions. But I've been impressed by that team's growth. So.
Absolutely. I remember they were rallying us till the last, few minutes, and I have seen them grow, and it is absolutely amazing. I agree with that a lot. Okay, moving on. Nay.
Yeah, I guess for me, just with the building this team, I've been insanely impressed with the keeps that we have that are, first server. They're just learning the game and they just ended up on this server and ended up on this team and they had no idea what they were getting into. But man, they've just done incredible things. So that's been really cool. I know he was mentioned before, but Stamp is incredible. I play under him on Wednesday nights and
Mhm.
he's just insanely good.
Mhm.
That's the only word you can use, I think. And then of course, I mean, playing with Zero is insane. It's He makes it fun and he just makes you look so fucking good. You, you could basically do anything and you look good.
Oh, that's so sweet, Rez.
Yeah, I'd echo what Nay said, and then a lot of like the lower coin keeps on our team that just kind of bought in instantly. Whereas I've
Mhm.
been on other teams where a lot of people just want to kill monsters on their own and kind of do their own thing, but the buy-in we've had has been really awesome. So watching like our advice actually work for one, and then people to actually take it and run with it I've been impressed by. And then
Yeah,
in
that's
terms of
cool.
other teams, I mean, Life Stealer is an absolute freak. Like that dude's buffs are ridiculous.
Yeah. And
Like,
C6 has a lot of great keeps,
yeah, yeah,
Juicy, Francis,
yeah.
Lifestealer, Tex.
The other
Uh,
doctor, Vindictive, his keep is
yeah,
sick.
Vindictive. I mean, it's
So,
been fun playing all of them.
yeah. So I'm hoping they
You know,
build out their teams a little bit more. I mean, I think they're on the right
so you
path, a lot of them.
Zero just dropped in another 10K. You guys are talking about the other keeps and buffs.
I think our
Oh
alliance
my
gets just went up again.
god. Zero, how do you respond to that? Are
He's
you
busy
feeling left
coining.
out?
He had to step away to coin.
Oh no.
He starts itching if he doesn't coin over 15 minutes.
Oh god. But what one thing it inspires me about your Lions Nay Res Zero is like other people started on those servers or they just joined the other established teams. You guys decided that let's go to other server, a very new server, and start from scratch. I mean, your most of the team is composed of people who came together from different servers. How did you guys? I mean, uh, get that idea, and how did you? I mean, that was something that people don't feel safe doing.
That all goes back to Thor. He basically set everything up in terms of his idea of having an all-American team where we've all played on teams where, we're fighting over time slots where everyone's in different time zones for Battlefield. So it's tough to set up like, all right, I can play slot 3 this Saturday, but next Saturday we have to do slot 6 and just not convenient for people. Where slot 7, and if you're in Australia or something, or slot 6 if you're in Australia is middle of the night, just not very doable. So it came back to that, and then us having the same language in common, so communications could be clean. So we were all pretty comfortable knowing each other going in. It was a bit of a leap of faith not knowing what kind of random people we would get, but we felt pretty confident, and at least in like I'd say what was like 10 people that signed up and actually stuck with it for the to build out. So we felt confident in the core that we would be able to build something special.
Yeah, I would say everything, is goes to Thor. Like he
Yeah,
has masterminded this alliance so much, down to who's taken what buildings in a push. I mean, he is just always there with a plan and
yeah,
his strategy. I have yet to seen it fail.
yeah. He's awesome. He's very quiet. Doesn't interact in any of these groups, but the guy's a genius. Like he's awesome. Like I'm very very happy I agreed to make a trap keep here.
Same. Just a little low coin trap. It'll be
Yeah, I
fine.
was like, I'll do a cake for trap. Like I'll do a cab trap. That'll be different.
Okay.
So
But
yeah,
it
well,
was a
once the
legend.
team starts
The
going,
way
it's easy to buy in and want to actually spend a little bit more than cake for to build something really nice.
right. I think we have been here for an hour. If anybody has questions, please do ask. And I have to discuss something. This Chalons, I mean, tents. The simple medical tent. Oh my god, why and what the fuck?
I hate those. They suck so much.
I mean, if it was something that was supposed to be plenty, but it's like, congratulations, you heal like 10 million of your power. And what the 30 billion is sitting in your hospital. I mean, that was hilarious.
Yeah, just actually useless.
I mean, if I am sending a march somewhere, please make it useful. I mean, what
You guys don't
the
understand the purpose. They're actually good. Those are made for free to play T1 traps like Res. You right? Res loves those, right? He can heal so many T1s with those.
Yeah, those are great. Didn't stop Life Stealer from zeroing me, but it helps slow him down a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first Chalons, but we kept bitching that, we don't have enough tents, we don't have enough tents. And then they said, that like, here you go. And That's the shittiest thing ever. But yeah, I think they kind of helped in the first 4 rounds where we are matched with the teams who don't want to heal. I think for those rounds it was okay-ish, but the kind of did it happen to you guys that people kept spamming tents and you cannot see the coordinates or something like that? I mean, the first 2 rounds it was fun.
Yeah, for sure the spamming of tents. We didn't have too much of that, but that would be miserable.
Absolutely. But we did, I remember the first 4 rounds because usually you do not get enough points because you're matched with, teams. But this time, I think the points went a little up because they were tens. And, those free to field players, or as already said, that at least they were something that they could heal with. So, yeah, that was kind of not future. Yes, here we can do this. Okay. Whoop, Queen Terra is saying because you told us not to share the simple things.
Yeah, no, no, we don't want any of that, Chaz.
Oh God. Okay. So guys, this has been so much fun. We have been past over 1 hour, and this was absolutely fun. Congratulations to your teams. This has been a wonderful journey knowing into how you guys, make up the strategies of your teams, and this has been beautiful. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having us, Anya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
thank
for
you guys.
hosting.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Could I?
Or if there's, yeah, if there are any questions for the teams, please let me know, or you can, use the normal chat to tag them or to ask any questions. But please don't waste their time. I mean,
Could I
our,
drop a quick plug real quick?
yeah.
All right, so here's I'm gonna share our team's YouTube channel. We pump out educational content and battlefield content like multiple times a week and month. So I'd
Mhm,
appreciate it, if you guys could go check it out. You might learn a couple things, learn a couple tips or two.
mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. Go follow this and subscribe to the channel. And yes, more videos. Thank you so much, guys, for giving us time. This was absolutely wonderful.